Hello, hi, Assalamu alaikum, howdy, Texas, Ji Ayanu, Khush Amdeed. These are the different greetings of our program, Election 2020, America, land of so many cultures, religions, ethnic backgrounds, which makes us strong and the strongest nation on the face of earth. Little introduction in Urdu for Urdu audience. इलेक्शन 2020 का प्रोग्राम इसलिए आपके पास लाया जाता है कि ये एक नॉन पार्टीशन प्रोग्राम है। इसमें आप अपने वो लोग जो कि इलेक्शन के थ्रू आपके लीडर्स बनना चाहते हैं 2020 के लिए, स्पेशली लोकल लेवल पे, कांग्रेशनल लेवल पे, उनसे अपने सवालात कर सकें, हमें सवालात भेज सकें, आपको एक मौका मिले उनके आइडियाज़, उनके गोल्स, उनके मोटिव सुनने का, और उसके साथ साथ आप उनसे ये सवाल कर सकें कि वाई दिस पर्सन एंड नॉट अनदर लीडर, कि क्यों वो और कोई और नहीं. So we'll go with the program. We have with us Derek Reed for Congressional District 22 and Mr. Naeem Raja. He is one of the board of directors and one of the executive member of CAPSA, Coalition of Americans for Political and Social Awareness. Derek Reed is here, Congressional District 22. I believe you are going to be hopefully representative or hopefully not representative, which way comes, right, after election 2020.
Yeah.
So Derek, tell us a little bit about your day. How did it go?
It's been going pretty well. It's been going pretty well. It's been busy.
It's been busy.
Yes.
And what energizes you every day?
My kids.
Kids. Tell us about them a little bit. We want to have this family perspective since all of us have kids.
My kids are 7 and 9. My daughter is 9 years old. My son's 7. He's in the 2nd grade. My daughter is in the 4th grade. And they're just always full of energy. And so, they were keeping me up last night, got me up this morning. And so I've been with them pretty much, all day today, and got to go back and pick them up after I leave here.
Naeem, what motivates you to be so involved in the political atmosphere at the grassroots level?
As a matter of fact, when I studied in school, I've been involved since my high school. And then when I came to US, I saw that people were, if you are involved in the politics on a grassroots level, you will be connected better and you will understand what your community and you are facing day to day. So that's why it got me involved, and now I meet candidates every day, from both parties. So I get what exactly our community needs and how we can have a better relationship with politicians and how can we get our problem and issues, and concerns addressed.
Daily challenges, ladies and gentlemen, and in Urdu, रोज़मर्रा की मुश्किलात, challenges जो हमें फेस आते हैं, उनको हम कैसे इन पॉलिटिकल एटमॉस्फेयर के अंदर जो कि आजकल मौजूद है इसके अंदर कैसे फेस कर सकते हैं. नॉन पार्टीशन प्रोग्राम है TV1 USA पे इलेक्शन 2020 के हवाले से. वी वांट टू गो इनटू क्वेश्चंस. Derek already have some questions before we start the program, so we're going to continue on that. Folks have a lot of questions about your political affiliation. If you are a Republican, if you are a Democrat, so tell us about your political affiliation with the party, which political party you are affiliated with.
I am a Democrat. I've never said I was a Republican, never been a Republican. I am a Democrat. Never supported this administration, this president, never voted for this president. I think that's something that my opponents have passed around, and that's really the only thing that they can. I'm the only person in my race that has a proven record that's already served, that's already been elected in this district and has been serving for the past 4.5 years. And so since there's nothing else on me that my opponents can find, why not say, oh, he is a Republican and not a Democrat? That's the only thing that they can possibly say, and it's not true.
And TV1 USA don't have really any opinion, but personally, everyone have their own political standing. What are some of the things they're using to propagate this propaganda? And you said that you are a Democrat, and that's good enough for your voters, I believe. Mm-hmm. But what are some of the rumors they're using to prove their point?
I don't know that it's necessarily proving their point. I guess some of the not rumor, but one of the things that they're using is how I voted in the primary. of 2016. I actually voted against President Trump in 2016. I saw him gaining ground. Myself and a lot of friends of mine saw him gaining ground. We figured if we voted against him in that primary, that he would lose Texas and lose the Republican nomination. But now you see where we're at. And so, it didn't work. But ultimately, that's I guess that's what they would use to.
So Derek Reed is a Democrat. He is running in District 22, Congressional District. I believe a lot of other folks are running in that district as well for a Democratic nomination, per se. So, of course, if you're running for a Democratic nomination, me being the precinct chair, also in one of the political parties, knowing the process, that when you run for the nomination of the party, that's where your loyalty belongs to. Derek, today's program, we're going to dedicate last 5 minutes for those of the community members from the Muslim American community who have passed away and who have contributed towards the society. We will talk about a gentleman named Mashtaq Artani who have passed away a little bit. We will also talk about a gentleman who have passed away, Tahir As-Safi. He was the director of Islamic Society of Greater Houston. Brother Artani was a donor to the society and a very involved member, and may God bless both of their souls. But we will a little bit dedicate the time towards them. But what do you say to those community members in different communities who are so dedicated that they support the communities financially, politically, and with their service? How do you see them, those everyday heroes in your community and within the Democratic Party?
I can do nothing but give them praise. For dedicating themselves to the community, anyone that dedicates themselves to their community as a whole, communities that surround them, they deserve, that praise. Like you said, the two gentlemen that you mentioned, they gave their lives to making sure that their community was better. And so, I definitely, appreciate what they've done. I don't know what they've done, but in my community, I appreciate. In general,
Yes.
can do nothing but appreciate anyone that gives back like that, whether it be money, whether it be time especially. That's a sacrifice. So
that's a sacrifice. Derek, politically now we are in a very divided time of our nation. We have erected the long forgotten walls of racism, discrimination, white, black, Hispanic, all those things have come out.
Yeah.
And now we have to face the 200-pound gorilla in the room. We can no longer not face this division within the community. What are some of the plans you have to bring these divided community segments back together to keep our country, prosperous and keep on going towards the financial freedom and the opportunity for everyone?
And thanks for asking. And so I think obviously that all starts from the top. When this president first got into office, he initiated an anti-Muslim ban. That type of thing would completely be gone when I get to Congress. I would definitely act and put forth every effort to ensure that, one, this district is coming together. I think the first way to do that is to start having town hall meetings. We haven't had a town hall meeting in this district in, 4 years. When you bring people together in different parts of the district, then you start to see, everyone has genuine concerns. They have similar concerns, right? The town hall meetings will be definitely once a quarter throughout the district, different parts of the district. But I think that's where it starts, is just bringing people together, getting rid of the rhetoric that comes from Washington, making people actually see me, and know me. If you don't know who you represent or who your representative is, you don't have any trust in them, right? And so those are some of the things that I think will help.
So trust deficit, ladies and gentlemen, and I will actually explain what you just said in Urdu for those audience who are sitting at their home. उर्दू में अगर थोड़ी सी बात करते हैं कि डेरेक से मेरा सवाल था, डेरेक ये जो इस वक्त डिवीजन है अभी हमारे मुल्क के अंदर, ब्लैक्स हैं, वाइट्स हैं, हिस्पैनिक्स हैं, ये जो ज़माना जाहिलियत की दीवारें इरेक्ट कर दी गई हैं फ्रॉम द टाइम ऑफ इग्नोरेंस, इसके बारे में आप क्या करेंगे? तो डायरेक्ट का जवाब ये है कि सबसे पहले अटमोस्ट मेरी ये कोशिश होगी कि टाउन हॉल मीटिंग्स हों जिसमें सारी कम्युनिटीज़ आएँ और कैसे हम एक दूसरे को एज ए इंसान देखना शुरू करें। उन्होंने मिसाल दी इस्लामोफोबिक अप्रोच की, जो कि इस्लामोफोबिया फैलाया गया गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से, जो मुसलमानों को खाम खा उनकी सारी जो कुर्बानियाँ हैं हमारे मुल्क के लिए उनको पस मंज़र रखते हुए एक फ़जूल किस्म की मेंटालिटी जो इवॉल्व की गई। और ग्रास रूट लेवल पे उसके लिए डायरेक्ट ने कहा है कि इफ़ ही इज़ इलेक्टेड एज ए कांग्रेसमैन ही इज़ गोना वर्क, ये उस पर काम करेंगे ताकि कैसे डिवीजन जो कम्युनिटीज़ के अंदर है उसको मिनिमाइज़ किया जा सके, ताकि हमारा मुल्क जैसे स्ट्रांग था, ताकतवर था, वैसे ही हम आगे बढ़ सकें। और इसी को वी गोना कंटिन्यू विद नईम राजा with the same question. Naeem, what do you see from being a member of, having the origin within the Pakistani community? How is Pakistani community in general seeing all this division being created, and what are some of the fears that you might see in the community right now and concerns?
I think the basic thing is what kind of environment has been created. It's a very charged political environment where racism is at the height. They are dividing communities. The relationship between the race relationships are getting, poor and poor and going really. I should say that they are not improving as it should be. It's basically people are not expecting what they were thinking, that when Trump will come, they will have better attitude towards the race relationship. But the day he started running for his campaign very first time, he was very racist, and he talked about Afro-American, he talked about Muslims, and when you see Muslims are more worried after he put the ban on Muslims, 6-7 countries, and then it was going to increase. Democrats have put stop to it, but there's a lot more work need to be done, and Muslim community need to get his trust back. How they have been, right now we are seeing that Muslim community is very concerned.
Trust is one thing.
Yeah, it's
here is one question, Derek, on my phone for you. I think folks are using all kind of resources to reach out to you. You have seen recent, and this is really correlating to our conversation from the previous question. You have seen folks, what is your overall perspective of the at large Muslim community? And mind you, Muslim community does not come from one ethnic background. We have Arabs, we have Pakistanis, we have folks from India, Bhutan, Iran, Turkey, you name it. Yeah. There's so many countries in the world, Africa. Yeah. So I'm glad you mentioned that. And there's a history of Muslims within the United States, Native American tribes as well. Mm-hmm. So how do you see, as a politician, another Muslim American?
I mean, I don't see a Muslim American any different than I see Gerard over there. I mean, I don't see any difference. I mean, your religion is your religion, and that's no reason to see you different, to see anyone different. My religion is my religion. At the end of the day, you're a part of this society, a part of this country, and and that's what comes first, right? You have a family. We all are people. And so, human rights is first and foremost. A person's religion, person's gender, person's choice, that has nothing to do, no bearing on the way that I serve them.
What differentiates you than the other? And before you answer that question, let's talk to the scholar. Hi, you are on air with Election 2020.
Yeah, I have a very small question regarding the Fort Bend County or Sugar Land County. They are increasing taxes every year without giving us any health facility. Is it possible you can do it something for us? Because every year too much taxes. Mm-hmm. Like in Harris County, they have a big hospital, but we don't have any hospital in Sugar Land or Fort Bend County except the private hospital. They are just taking all our money. Without insurance, you can't go there.
So, question is, yes, we are raising taxes, and we are not giving any hospitals, or based on those tax dollars are not really being utilized at the grassroots level. We are collecting them from the grassroots level, but we are not spending them at the grassroots level, because everyone gets sick, everyone gets hungry, everyone gets all kind of needs there for the society. So what is the plan for your office when you're elected to kind of give back to the grassroots level folks a little bit more than what they're getting now?
So with respect to the hospital.
And this question came actually during the last program too, if you remember.
Exactly. Yes, and I kind of addressed it during the last program, but to answer the caller's question, ultimately, I will definitely make sure that I work with local and state officials to get a hospital, a county hospital, on this side of the district, essentially the Sugar Land area.
How does the county hospital works differently? Tell our viewers than a regular hospital, like any brand name hospital which is out there.
So the way that it works in Harris County, there's a few county hospitals, Bentab, LBJ, but they have good doctors and they provide care, but they will provide care for those that may not be able to afford care, may not have health care in general. Obviously, health care is a huge issue, one of my issues, with my campaign.
And we want to continue on the healthcare subject, Derek, right after a short break. In the world of media, break is a necessity. We'll see you in a little after break, maybe within a minute or two. Stay with us, Election 2020.